In overcast conditions, India struck first and struck early.
Taken at second slip, it's not working for Kushal Pereira. He does love bowling to left-handers as Bhuvneshwar Kumar once again has provided India the breakthrough on this day.
He was bringing that ball back in, but this time, from that length which invites the drive, he's got it to go the other way. Suresh Raina wouldn't get any easier catches than that. Catchable height, around hip height, slip fielders do love it. He's one of the better fielders that India do have too.
6 for 1, India underway.
Easily done. Just a little too short, not quite as quick as he can be. And straight wide of Dinesh Karthik, who's at cover. So he's got one off the back foot and he's now driven one down the ground. These are good shots for Dilshan. Will beat Shikhar Dhawan. This will give us an idea of how quick this outfield is. It isn't.
Doesn't matter how quick it is because Dilshan's not coming back for 3. After driving down on the offside for that 4, he was feeling his leg, his calf muscle, and he really has pulled up. So this is a big issue for Sri Lanka. Steve Mount, the physio.
He was off very quickly. He's really struggling. I mean, my eyes are on the ball really to see the outfield, but he's done well to come back for a second in that case.
Ideally, Sri Lanka need to see off this new ball, and the biggest threat that the Indian bowlers will pose is right now. Come the latter overs, Jayawardene being there to control it will be good for Sri Lanka. The Sangakkara is out there right now.
I hate to say that, but I think it's looking a little worse than when we first saw Dilshan call the physio. So I'm afraid that's it for Dilshan for the moment. And Sri Lanka have now got to rebuild, as Russell says, maybe aware of the fact that they might well be 2 down. Retired hurt for 12. Lahuru Tirimani is the new manian.
Ooh, close, inside edge. Not another injury. We don't want another one. One good thing the Indian bowlers have done this morning is really attack the stumps. They haven't bowled too wide. They've made the batsmen play, and you need to do that in these conditions. Not just make them play. They've actually caused a few injuries too, Sanjay.
Yeah, they've got the batsman to push at the ball. You'll see the inside edge onto that unprotected area, which is just besides the knee. And you can see the pad doesn't protect that area. Something maybe pad manufacturers can look at and work on. Because inside edges happen a lot these days in modern day cricket when you're hitting through the line. So there's going to be a slight pause here as he receives some attention.
Yeah, they really hurt too. And when they get that inside of the knee there, well, we saw that inside edge onto the knee.
There again, another full delivery inside edge, I would think. And we have another injury. Sumesh Yadav. It doesn't seem as serious, so we might not lose more time in this over. It's taken a bit of a chance this time. It's good cricket from Sangakkara. 13 overs gone. It's 32 for 1.
Oh, they'll be happy with that too. Crunch. That's going to be 4. They've only lost 1 wicket. We just were saying a couple of good overs here, and suddenly Sri Lanka in a pretty good spot.
Edged and out. A stunning catch. Suresh Raina low to his right. Takes a beauty, and Tiramana is gone. This is an outstanding effort by Suresh Raina. He's always in the game. You can never have Suresh Raina out of the game. And once again showing his alertness. He's got loads of stamina and he's one of India's top fielders. Have a look at this. The ball was falling down and he's gone for it. Brilliantly positioned and a terrific catch that by Suresh Raina. So a wicket to Ishant Sharma, that should give him a lot of confidence. Thirumanne is gone and it's 36 for 2 for Sri Lanka. Edged and gone. Another one to Ishant Sharma. A lifting delivery outside the off stump. Kumar Sangakkara couldn't help but bend it away to Suresh Raina, who's taken 3. What a good delivery this is. This is a tremendous delivery from Ishant Sharma. He's bowled the ball on a much fuller leg. He also has a delivery that leaves the left-hander. That left him just a little bit. It bounced a little bit. He's created a very good angle. Look at that. There's extra bounce as well. And Suresh Raina doesn't miss those. This is another fine catch by Suresh Raina. It's a tremendous delivery from Ishant Sharma. It's a huge wicket for India. Kumar Sangakkara is out. It's 41 for 3.
Umesh Yadav nearly picking up another one with the bottom edge. Angelo Matthews looking to pull that around the corner.
Yeah, he's the quickest of the Indian bowlers, Umesh Yadav. Can hit about 145 kilometers per hour. This one was about 140 kilometers. But just surprised Angelo Matthews with that delivery. Matthews checking his shot at the last moment. Maybe the ball's not quite coming onto the bat.
That's driven away through square on the offside. It won't run for 4, but what it'll do, it'll bring up the 50 for Sri Lanka, and the batsman will push for 3 and just get there. A better throw, Joe Wardner would have been in trouble. 21 overs gone, it's 52 for 3.
Down the pitch. That's a big shot. Over cow corner, releases the pressure.
Yeah, that's good batting. Sri Lanka were pushed behind and they needed to find a way to get out of it. That's good, positive cricket, clever cricket from Angelo Matthews. Length delivery. You cannot allow the seamer to keep bowling that length. Just short of a length, hit it on the up, and it's gone the distance.
Yeah, I thought Sri Lanka might have promoted Kulasekara in for a little bit of dart like they did against England, just to try and get the bowlers on the back foot. Oh, close. Was it going over? Very close. Just the bounce of Ishant Sharma. Another Sri Lankan batsman feels pain.
Well, it's cold conditions here. Lucky MS Dhoni's got the gloves on. Ravichandran Ashwin at first slip, lives in Chennai. Imagine for him. Sri Lanka nothing better. High, but it's hit him exactly in between the thigh pad and the pad. And that hurts.
Oh, close in swing. Is he going to give him? Is the captain? Yes! Would you believe it? Mahela Jayawardene wants it reviewed. He might think he's got an inside edge. He might think it's going down the leg side. What a moment this is.
This is terrific stuff. Swing in the air, coming back into Jayawardene. He looks confident that he's hit it. Nonetheless, miles inside. That's what happens when you don't bowl regularly. But it's what happened at the other end is important. Good seam position. Well, he's got a big inside edge. Bat and onto the pad. He'll get away with it. Dhoni's got a smile on his face. Well, it's all happening here in Cardiff.
Well, I sympathise with Alim Dar because the amount of noise that was going on then when Dhoni bowled was phenomenal. And it's no wonder that Alim Dar didn't hear that inside edge. Mahela wants the run for the inside edge. And because it's a review, he has to go back, because the first thing that happened was the LBW before the run. And I understand his point. If Sri Lanka lose by 1 run, he'll say, well, I hit one. We were going to run.
He wants to get off strike.
Yeah, but he's not out, so you could argue that I was not out, did nothing wrong. Why are you penalising me a run? We'll get another one wide.
Well, he's got Mahela Jayawardene thinking. It's not the same calm Jayawardene. He's used his feet this time. So he's worried about Dhoni. He's got that smile on his face.
Again, good use of the technology, good use of DRS. Slightly bowls off the wrong foot, MS Dhoni. These sort of conditions, just someone who gets the line and length right will make it wobble a bit in and a bit out. That's a good sweep from outside the line. Ishant will have to dive. He does, but misses the ball.
A much needed boundary. Sri Lanka need a push on. They're halfway into the 50-over game. It has been tough batting conditions, but Jadeja could be the man today they can go after. That's a strength. Mahela Jayawardene placed the sweep on both sides. A diving Ishant Sharma, little stiff in these conditions. The colder it is, the stiffer you get. He couldn't stop the boundary.
Cut away. Don't think it will go for 4. Third man might pull it in. Yes, it will. Outfield still reasonably quick, even with the rain.
A good shot, bit of width. And another boundary for Jayawardene. 2 in 2 overs. He's got to keep it full, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Standing so far in front of the crease, just allowing the ball to come. And he's a class act.
Yeah, just wondering if Karthik should come up to the stumps, because Jayawardene is a good yard, I mean, a couple of feet out of his crease.
So he must have bowled a lot with the soft ball in the fun cricket. 92 for 3.
You have 5 runs off that over. Well, I do think it's time Dhoni took himself off. He's tried the experiment. He's got through 4 overs. Maybe turn to the main bowler, Ravichandran Ashwin. But there will be a little bit of turn on this pitch. He's got to see what Ashwin can get out of the pitch.
Good partnership. Valuable in this situation. India winning the toss, electing to bowl first. Oh, that's interesting. Yes, finger goes up. And you would think Sri Lanka might just want to have a look at this one. Mahela Jayawardene will tell his partner exactly what he thinks about it. He was in a good position to know whether the ball pitched in line, whether it was going on to hit the stumps.
He's not got an edge on it. He's just asking about the line from Jayawardene. Jayawardene seems to have told Matthews initially it looked like it had straightened down the line. But they built a partnership, and I think this is a tactical move.
Just got the feeling Mahela Jayawardene may not have been too convinced, but they're thinking that, well, this is an important stage of the match. This is an important wicket. These guys are put on over 50 runs, so let's take a chance with this one.
Never a problem with that. Gives you the impression he's going over, but it comes back.
Where does it pitch? Pitch is in line. How's the height? That might be a question, but we'll know very shortly. Well, we can't see the edge because the sign is coming in the way, but I don't think there was any outside edge. Let's have a proper look at it. Anything appearing on the outside edge of the bat? No. Hits him on the thigh, not on the pad. And once again, the ball gripping and turning. That looks out. But we'll have to wait for that third indicator to come up. Wickets missing.
It's worked.
And by a long way in the end.
Oh, he's knocked him over. How many times does he do that, Jadeja? Does people in with that little extra nip of the track.
The rock star Jadeja strikes a big blow to Sri Lanka. I was just looking around the field and the big gap was out at mid-wicket. I was thinking Jay Warner might be trying to sweep Jadeja or go over mid-on because he was up, but he's gone fast and straight as usual. He's tried to pull it out to the vacant mid-wicket area, Jay Warner, and Jadeja strikes. He's been a key player for India in this series. Really has bowled well, fast and straight at the stumps. And
Former captain Mahela Jayawardene gone for 38 of 63 balls. The captain at the crease. Would he be able to provide some much needed impetus with the lower order? We'll take a break and find out how Sri Lanka finished up after that.
Just building up Sri Lanka for this last few overs. I reckon the slog will be on now. They need to get up past 200 somehow, give themselves a good chance. Can't afford to be short on this pitch. It might have movement, but it's not overly quick. Short again, 4 again.
A good start to the over. And Dhoni not happy. It brings the 150 for Sri Lanka. There's still some work to be done from both the teams. Sri Lanka need runs. India need to restrict them to below 180. Very quickly on the back foot. Big open spaces there.
Yep, it's an area that they've not replaced is the death bowling of Zahir Khan. All the other legends of the game they've moved on from, but just those death overs from Zahir, reverse swinging Yorkers, need to find someone. Maybe Kumar could do it, maybe Jadeja bowling at the death, firing them in with a low arm. Direct hit and he's struggling, misses, and Matthews goes to 50. 50 in 85 deliveries with 1 4 and a 6. He's given his side half a chance here.
A very good innings. Hasn't been in the best of the forms in this competition with the bat, but come the semi-final, he's played well. We don't know whether it's enough. He has to bat till the end and bat well to get to Sri Lanka to 200. Ravindra Jadeja was very quick. If he hit, he would have been gone, but terrific work by Raina at deep mid-wicket. They've been a very good fielding side by India.
And again, good running from Sri Lanka.
This time Shikhar Dhawan, and it hits the stumps. It's been Raina everywhere in this innings. He's taken some outstanding catches in the slips.
There you go, it's gone a long way up. Will it get over mid-on? Yes, it does, and it plugs. Virat Kohli judged that horribly wrong. That is unbelievable that that ball was able to land between him and the rope and plug like that. 1 run scored.
I think he was worried about the boundary line. We'll have to wait and see. Did it hit the board? No, it hasn't. Just a single.
This one's up in the air. Should be taken. Is. The cool, the calm Kumar takes the catch, makes up for the mistake from Virat Kohli, and the Sri Lankan captain's gone.
Once again, an ordinary shot. Not enough commitment. Don't know exactly where he was trying to hit. Top edge and a good catch. It's never easy under these skies, the white ball. Will India get a wicket at the right time? Angelo Matthews dismissed. Carom ball which would go the other way, trying to hit over mid-wicket, not getting to the pitch. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar mine, and it takes a good catch. Skipper dismissed for a whale mid 51. Will that be enough for Sri Lanka? 158 for 5.
He's got hold of that one. There's a man out there for that. Taken. Good work from Dhoni, who put 3 men out on the leg side. Ishant wasn't going to change from plan A, which was short, to Pereira. And India are having some momentum throughout this innings.
Good captaincy and good bowling. Poor batting from Pereira. Probably backing his strength and power. I'll clear the field, whatever it is. Not good enough this time, and a good catch by Shikhar Dhawan. Ishant Sharma strikes his 3rd wicket. Pereira dismissed for a duck. Sri Lanka 106 for 6. 160 for 6, I beg your pardon.
Carrom ball, bowled him round his legs with the Carrom ball. Shane Warne-esque.
Once again, poor batting. Whether it's the Carrom ball or not, it was a half-tracker. He's not convinced Kulasekara, but a quiet word from Mendes.
Yeah, an umpire review for a stumping is what I'm hearing in my ear. I think really they're checking, did it hit the bails first? That's what they're checking. Ashwin is usually pretty good. Back leg's fine, front leg's fine. I think he just left one that spun and clipped the outside of the leg stump. Yeah, there you go. That's why they're checking it. Generally the tip is when the bails fall backwards, you're bowled, and when they fall forward, someone's done something else. Finally given out. Sri Lanka just falling apart here. 164 for 7. Kulasekara has gone for 1. Oh, has he got back? I don't think he has. He's been given out on the field. India all over Sri Lanka here.
It's very good bowling. Just gone better and better, India, with every game, with the bat, with the ball. Now this time Sri Lanka on the receiving end. They're happy. Their side's playing well. Stop, see the batsman, and bowl it differently. No change in technique from the batsman. That's why he's got to go. Sri Lanka lose their 8th wicket. 5 balls remaining. 171 for 8. Mendes gone for 25.
Malinga's going to swing hard. He does. Straight up and over mid-off. Again, it just stops in the outfield, but this time it trickles away for 4. And finally, they have a boundary at the death. Sri Lanka 181 for 8, but the Indians and the Indian fans will be very pleased with what they've seen in the first 50 overs.
Two slips in place, so Sri Lanka on the attack, as you'd expect. I think you're right, Russell. I think Sri Lanka need to take early wickets. They need to expose the Indian middle order that haven't had a lot of time out in the middle because they've batted so well up front. Full again, but driven through the gap. Rohit Sharma finding the middle of the bat in the very first over.
Positive stride in. That's what allowed Rohit Sharma to just lean into that shot. Yes, that's the length Kulasekara should look for. But look at that. Beautifully played. Got close to the ball.
Oh, there's that one that just straightens up that line. So beautifully bowled. Good comeback.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to change your length. But Kulasekara, being brave, he knows what length might give him the most chance of knocking Rohit Sharma over or even picking up that outside edge. Sri Lanka will have to stay patient though. Even if they start leaking runs, they have to believe in their plan.
Oh, another beautiful ball to finish the over. First one gone, it's 4 without loss. And he's away in usual fashion, timing the ball through the offside, and that'll run away for yet another boundary for the Indians. Darwin's off the mark.
Well, Malinga knows it. Malinga knows that's just a good shot. Just change the angle of the bat. Doesn't get a big stride in so that he can just swing his arms through. Look at him opening the face of the bat to pick his gap.
Edge just wide of slip. And that could well beat third man. Ranganathan down there. Not able to stop that. So frustration for Kulasekara and the Sri Lankans.
Just got him pushing at that. Found the edge, not carrying. Mahela Jayawardene had no chance at all. That's the shorter boundary.
In the air, but in the gap. That's 4. Beautiful shot through the covers by Shikhar Dhawan.
There's nothing Malinga can do about that. That's just a quality stroke from a quality player. He picked up the angle early. Again, well balanced, good stride in. And once you get a good stride and that good base, you can hit that ball as hard as you want.
Up, is it over? It is. 6 to Shikhar Dhawan, down to third man, just beating Kulasekara. Six gone, it's 28 without loss.
Brilliant shot. Just using the pace. That flick of the wrist also gives a little bit more momentum behind that one. But unfortunately for Kulasekara, it's in that odd spot of the boundary. He just squares up a bit. And Dhawan gets enough to get it over him.
Oh, he's dropped it. The move worked. And a simple catch dropped. The difference between maybe the slip fielders of India and Sri Lanka. 38 for no wicket.
Yes, this time you see he's pushed at it. He's pushed hard at it. And that's why the ball went to that fielder at slip. The question is whether the wicketkeeper unsighted that fielder at slip for just that nanosecond that can make the difference. But it is the captain, Angelo Matthews, who's grasped that catch. And Kumar Sangakkara says, now what do we do?
Thisara Pereira. It's one of his great strengths. Seen one cover drive before this one, which was terrific. This one as well, very good.
And there was a fielder there at deep cover, and that's a long boundary. The side boundaries here at the Cardiff Wales Stadium are pretty long, but that fielder had no chance whatsoever. This was brutally hit off the middle of the bat. There's sheer power in that shot.
Yeah, a bit of luck, that's what you need. Sometimes bit of luck to get into form. 50 runs partnership between these two guys.
Yes, sometimes the luck can go with you when
your year, your season, things go well. You get a drop catch, you get inside edges that go over the stumps or besides the stumps. This one has gone over the top of the leg stump. So Shikhar Dhawan is riding his luck.
Good looking shot. Few runs on the offside, just shorter side today, and that is a good boundary for Rohit Sharma. Loves playing that shot. The short arm pull of Rohit Sharma. He's just almost waiting every ball to play this shot. 13 overs gone. It's 61 for no wicket.
And that could be the half century. Certainly is well played, Shikhar Dhawan. The bat raised to his teammates is now becoming a habit.
Yeah, as cool as you like, as easy as you like. The run machine continues. What a find he has been for India. It's 110 for 1.
What a shot. Virat Kohli down the pitch. One bounce over cover. Super shot.
Well, the wicketkeeper standing back. He stands up when the left-handed Dhawan is at the crease. But this is a terrific shot from a young man who's brimming with talent. He went down the pitch straight, didn't go towards the ball because he wanted a little bit of room to be able to play this lofted shot over extra cover. One bounce over the boundary. Tremendous shot this. So not prepared to be cowed down for too long, Virat Kohli.
$122 for 1. Oh, good shot. Have some of that. Looked like the wrong one for Mendes. Virat Kohli picked it early and dispatched it over mid-wicket. Indian fans, why wouldn't you be happy? They're about to play in a Champions Trophy final. The team are playing well. Look at that. Clap. Well done. Super shot. 133 for 1.
It wasn't quite the wrong one, but he saw that there was a gap there and the ball was a little too full, so there wasn't much opportunity for the ball to turn. So he's hit it over the vacant deep mid-wicket area for a boundary. Maybe getting just a little impatient, want to finish it off early. A couple of shots we've seen from Virat Kohli, inside out in the previous over, and then this shot.
Oh, Shikhar Dhawan in the air, and oh, got a hand on it, hit it hard to point. And now an overthrow. Gloves fallen off for Shikhar Dhawan. Comedy of errors. It was hit in the air. He hit it hard though. Samanayaka, the sub that was for Dilshan, he's lost his shoe, not his glove.
Well, that went like a rocket. It popped up in the air. Very unlucky for Kulasekara again. He had Shikhar Dhawan dropped by the skipper Angelo Matthews early on in Dhawan's innings. And now Senanaike, who's a terrific fielder, missing out on that.
Might be out of Sangakkara is pretty confident here that Shikhar Dhawan might have just moved. His back foot might have just slid out. It was good work from Sangakkara. Don't think Shikhar Dhawan picked the wrong one. Alim Dar's referred it to the third umpire. Sangakkara is pretty confident.
Yes, he walked casually away, having stumped the batsman, having taken the bails off. That's the decision now that is going to be left to the TV umpire. It's not a no ball. You can see quite clearly it's the wrong one. I don't think Shikhar Dhawan picked it. He's bowled well, Jeevan Mendes, in those 2 overs that he's bowled. You know, we stretched forward, he's brought him forward. Oh yes, he's out. Oh yes, he's out. He's dragged the foot back in later, but he's out. And that's why Sangakkara was so confident. Oh yes, Shikhar Dhawan's innings has ended. He's out of his crease, and this is a terrific delivery by Jeevan Mendes.
Yeah, well bowled and good work from Sangakkara too. That's out. The Shikadawan show's over. He's played well though. He's done the brunt of the work for India. He's got him into a position where really she's going to win this easy and romp it in. Still fighting though, Sri Lanka. Shikadawan disappointed to be gone for 68, but it was well bowled. The player's going to take a drink. It's 142 for 2. Not a good start for Malinga. He won't like that against someone who plays him well. Cut shot for 4, just beat point, and it raced away off this slow outfield too.
Yes, you're absolutely right. He does play Malinga better than anybody else that has been seen in recent times. Whether he's bowling on the offside or on the onside, whether the Yorkers are there or not, he really has batted well against Malinga.
Short one, dispatched to the boundary for 4 more.
Well, it was almost as if he was waiting for it. It was almost as if he read Lasith Malinga's mind. Remember, in his previous spell, Lasith Malinga had been banging the ball in short pretty much every delivery, whether it was to the left-handed Shikhar Dhawan or to Virat Kohli. Now, Malinga has begun the first over, first few deliveries. They were pitched up, a couple of Yorkers, a slower Yorker, a quicker Yorker. It was almost as if Virat Kohli was saying, aha, I know, now you're going to bowl the short ball. He was ready for it.
Wow. And then a little bit of power to come too. You have some 2s, but have some of that too. I can dong you down the ground and bring up your 52. That's a big 6. Good use of the feet. Well played, Virat Kohli. Excellent use of the feet. Excellent young player. Indian crowd going off too, and why not?
Oh, what a shot to bring up your half century. His highest score in the game was 31, but in the tournament. So he's tuning up quite nicely for the finals, Virat Kohli. Five now needed for India. They've got 3 deliveries in this over, so they can finish it in this over itself, and that'll be a very impressive win. Very impressive win. 8 wickets in hand, 15 overs to go.
We're in Mumbai, Sunny, or in Cardiff?
More like Delhi, I think. Delhi in the winter, where spectators do wear jumpers.
Well, Malinga's been brought back a few overs ago to take wickets. He hasn't bowled a ball to Rainey yet. Virat Kohli's been on strike and scored off him lots. Delhi, you think, not Mumbai?
No, I don't think you'd ever see a Mumbai crowd with jumpers and wind cheaters, but certainly in Delhi. Delhi in the winter can be pretty cold. But there's other spells that he's bowled. In the first spell also, he was a bit expensive, going at more than 5 runs and over. The second spell was a lot better, but this one's been very expensive.
Well, that's Sangakkara, a good take as an appeal. Whether Rain actually hit the ball into the ground or it flicked his pad, Sangakkara's a bit amused. It was a good take.
The Yorker attempted. I think it might have gone off the pads. We'll have. Oh no, it's gone off the bat, but it might have. It's also landed after that, near the boot. You can see.
Oh, that'll be 4. Is that it? That's the winning runs for India. Well done. Well done. India are through to a Champions Trophy final. They deserve to be there. They've been the best side in this competition. They've beaten Sri Lanka by 8 wickets today. And they've done it in style too. Lots to celebrate for the crowd. Lots to celebrate for the team. Sri Lanka tried hard. They just didn't get enough runs. And India, they're on the way to Birmingham for a final, Sonny.
Yes, and they have been very impressive. Look at the margin of their wins. In all the 4 games that they've played so far, it's been by huge margins.
They have not been put under any pressure whatsoever in all the matches. It was a good move to send Suresh Raina, because he batted against South Africa in the first game, didn't get a bat in the next 2 games. So give him some time out in the middle. He's just batted for 4 deliveries, unbeaten on 7, but still giving him just that little bit of hit in the middle, nothing like it. The high fives all around in the Indian dressing room, and these 2 young players walking off the field. So this is a tremendous performance by the Indians. It's magnificent performance. The Sri Lankans tried hard, but they just didn't have enough runs on the board. The Indians bowled really well in the beginning, and restricting the Sri Lankans to 182, and then the Indian batting power, India's batting might took over.
It was a 77-run opening partnership between Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan that laid the foundation for a convincing Indian victory at the end by 8 wickets with as many as 15 overs to spare. Shikhar Dhawan 68 of 92 deliveries, and Virat Kohli finding form at just the right time, 58 of 64 balls. He loves playing against Sri Lanka. Only Angelo Matthews showed some form with the ball, 4 overs, 1 for 10. 1 wicket also to Jeevan Mendis, but there was nothing really for the Sri Lankan bowlers to show for their efforts. The final equation at the end, Sri Lanka put into bat by Mahendra Singh Dhoni on a cloudy, overcast day, 181 for 8. It was never going to be enough, and India proved that in the end. 182 for 2 in just 35 overs, winning by 8 wickets and marching into the final of the ICC Champions Trophy 2013. Well, we move from Wales for the final time to Edgbaston in Birmingham for what should be an absolutely fantastic occasion. The home team England taking on the defending world champions India in what should feel like an away game for England, given the kind of support India are likely to get in Birmingham. We'll bring you highlights of that grand finale on Sunday, but for